What does it mean to come out here, get the series sweep, and to see Stanford come out in back-to-back nights, Russo last night, to have walk-off victories?
Yeah, I mean, Stan's had some tough luck. He's had a lot of hard hit balls right at people. So we felt pretty good with him coming to the plate in that situation. But looking at the totality of the weekend, 3 1-run wins, tough conditions. Oakland's a good ball club. They're well coached. They play extremely hard. They don't beat themselves. That makes it for a challenge. I thought we did a good job today. We didn't walk anybody. And I think that's what we're going to have to do from a bullpen. We're going to have to piece the thing together a little bit, got the right hits at the right time. But it's still kind of a character thing. You get to see that with your team. So proud of the team and get ready for Tuesday. And then ultimately the most important thing, which is conference play, which starts Friday.
How big is it to have a series where obviously all 3 games are one-run games? How big is that, obviously, early in the season?
It's a little more stressful than we want it to be, but yeah, I mean, you get a chance to see what your team's made of. You get to see what who to use in certain situations. We had certain guys that weren't available because how they were used over the weekend, and so you got to see guys pitching pressure-packed moments right there. So I think that was Cunningham's first appearance for us, and he walks out of there with a win after going and doing his job.
The UL, obviously playing UL always exciting.
Yeah.
Even though it's early, what do you want to see and how will you use it because you're going into league?
Yeah, I mean it's exciting. I mean it's a rivalry. They're obviously a lot of history. I know they had a good weekend. Beat a ranked opponent 2 out of 3, and then they always bring it when they come here. They'll have good fans. Our fans show up. The weather will be much more pleasant. It has been, and we'll be ready to go. The one thing that we just talked about with the team was we had some guys that need to throw, but we're not going to sacrifice the weekend. We have conference coming up, and we gotta do what we got to do to get ready for Nichols.
What does it mean to start out 5-1? Because I believe it's the best start since 2020. It's the second time in your career that you've ever started 5-1.
I hope it works out better than 2020. Is the main thing. That would be my first thought. Yeah, I mean it's I don't want to be. It's when you're so like in the moment, you're not even contemplating that. Obviously, you're just not thinking about those things. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I hadn't really digested to that part yet, but it was good to see some guys pitch. Good to have success. Response after failure. Paul Coppinger, I mean, giving us 5. I mean, I would have been ecstatic with 3 clean, and he gave us 5. So it's good to see those things.